care what color your belt is. You're a child, and I am stronger than you. Oh, fool yourself. Fool yourself. She was the one strutting around Pizza Hut with that trophy. Yeah, who's the girls' regional youth karate champ now, Kelsey? Huh? Kelsey?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Cheap Detroit Lions memes preview. I haven't really decided what to call these videos yet. Today we are reviewing, or not reviewing, but not recapping. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Previewing. Preview is the magic word here. We are previewing the Cardinals versus the Lions, where I will give my take on who I think will win this matchup. Now, this is a little confusing because the Cardinals did very, very well in week 1 against the Bills. Like, very well. Like, they really gave the Bills a run for their money. So much so that I thought maybe the Bills were mid-tier because they're losing to the Cardinals. But then the Cardinals take on a team that the Lions struggled with in week 1 and dismantled them. And I don't care how many players Rams were missing. The Cardinals dismantled the Rams, like, badly. And it was a 41-10 race. It was not a race at all. It was one where the Cardinals just flew all over the Rams. I mean, for crying out loud, that week 2 was the bird is the word, if you know what I mean.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Oh my God, this is Surfing Bird by the Trashmen. This is my favorite song of all time. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird. The bird's a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word.
Music licensing.
Like, wow. The Cardinals were killing it, and they just scored and scored and scored, and they got a few field goals from Matt Prater, which, by the way, I miss you, Matt Prater. You rock. Yeah, Kyler Murray is killing it, you know. I don't know how he's going to do against Hutchinson, but you know what? I got to give flowers where flowers are due, and Kyler Murray has earned his flowers, throwing 266 yards with 3 touchdowns. He's thrown no interceptions. And wow, he has a super high passer rating. And yeah, I mean, Marvin Harrison is not looking like a bust like some people thought he was after week 1. James Conner is running the ball good. And yeah, what can I say about this Cardinals team that hasn't already been said? Like, they are going off the rails and they are doing terrific. Now, for the Lions, they are coming off a loss from a really good Tampa Bay Buccaneers team, but they're coming off a game where Hutchinson had 4.5 sacks. And the last Lions, like the most sacks for a Lions player in Lions history was William Gay back in '83, I believe. It was against the Tampa Bay Bucs itself, like themselves. So Hutchinson got his 4.5 sacks against the Bucs, and William Gay got his sacks against the Bucs. And it's just kind of funny, what a coincidence it is, you know, that it happened against the Bucs twice now, where a Lions player has gotten so many sacks. But that's besides the point. In the end, we did lose because our offense was sputtering. Do I expect them to sputter against the Arizona Cardinals? Maybe a little bit in the beginning. I feel like there's still some preseason shakes going on with the Lions. Like, I feel like we haven't gotten it all together with our offense. Goff needs to get on the ball. We need to run the ball more in order to go and shove it down their throats like we did against the Rams in the overtime. But we don't seem to be wanting to run the ball, which is kind of weird in my eyes. I mean, we have Montgomery and we have Gibbs, you know, so why wouldn't we want to run the ball? Now, we did better than the Buccaneers in almost every single category except for turnovers. We threw one more interception than they did, and they did have 2 fumbles, or we had 2 fumbles. They had 2 fumbles. Whatever. I'm reading this wrong, my bad. But I can't even remember my own game. But Amon-Ra did really good with 119 receiving yards. I mean, everybody did good on the Lions except for Goff. And when your quarterback's not having a good game, you're not having a good game. So, do I expect Goff to have an off game against the Cardinals? No, I'm not expecting it. But at the same time, I don't know what to expect out of Goff in his offense this upcoming Sunday at 4 o'clock against the Cardinals. Honestly, it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be the game of the week once again because, like, Buccaneers and Lions were, like, really must-see TV. Rams versus Lions were must-see TV. And now you got the Cardinals who are doing good out of nowhere against the Lions, and that's must-see TV. And again, the next Sunday against the Seahawks is probably going to be must-see TV because that's just how Lions football is now. And that's what happens when you're really good, I guess. Now, the Lions start off the season 1-1. Same with the Cards. Going into this game, we have the Lions versus Cardinals. The Lions are given a 3-point spread, so we're supposed to win by 3 points, I suppose. And what can I say? Like, even though Goff's thrown more yards, he's not getting the job done with touchdowns. Our red zone offense looks horrible compared to Kyler Murray's offense. I do think our defense is going to be able to halt Murray a little bit. Like, he's not going to be able to run all over us, I don't think. He could very much so run all over us, but I see this being more of a Hutchinson versus Murray situation where Hutchinson's chasing down Murray and Murray's trying to escape the pocket a lot, and he's going to succeed sometimes. And Aiden Hutchinson's going to succeed in his own right sometimes. So it's going to be a really tough game. I do think the Lions could come out on top with this one, and I have them winning. I'm going to say they win 30-27, but I don't know. This is going to be a really close game, and it really depends on the injury list. Like, the Lions have a few questionable players, and yeah, it's not looking good. But Cardinals, I think they're missing some players too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. So for the Cardinals, oh, they're not missing that many players actually. Haha. Whoops. I guess they don't. They're pretty healthy actually, looking at the injury list. But yeah, this game looks like it's going to be a good game, and I can't wait to watch it. It's in Arizona at 4 o'clock. Detroit won the last meeting 30-12, but that doesn't mean anything because that was played in 2021. And we all know the Lions that season were bad. So, but this is a different Cardinals team. At home, they're perfect 1-0. Lions haven't played a road game yet. So we'll see what happens in State Farm Stadium. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys are having a great day, and go Lions.